So we've been working on the Caiman enclosure. We got the walls all put up and put some tarp on it. This side is going to be where the pond is. We put in one tarp and ended up painting with
Pond Shield.
Pond Shield?
Yeah, or Flex Seal.
Flex Seal?
Yeah, that's the brand that I used. And it still ended up leaking, so now I just went ahead and said screw it, bought a new pond liner, and it ended up being way thicker anyways.
And this one's even like stretchy almost.
Yeah, more of a rubber, thick rubber.
Do you remember what it was called?
Yeah, it's a Firestone Pond Shield.
Oh, okay. You got it on Amazon?
Yes. So, Firestone Pond Shield. It's like $250.
Okay.
Not terrible.
How big was it?
I want to say I got a 15 by 20 or 15 by 15.
Is it safe to step?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
15 by 15? So the whole enclosure's 10 foot by 10 foot, right?
Yeah.
And then
And some change.
this side is going to be the land portion.
Yep.
And oh, we haven't shown the fencing you put up.
No. So since we're not there yet, I'll just flip it all off of here and we can go back over it.
So we added this fencing so that there's only one spot that you can get into the pond.
Yeah, forget the Caiman to get in and out of the pond.
Why does that matter?
So, if the female's more aggressive than the male for feeding.
Yeah.
So for feeding, I can separate them if I want to. Also, they're a little over 3 years old now, 3.5 years old. Another 5 years down the road or something. They're eventually going to breed, I hope. So, I don't know, just messing around with the design of being able to block off the pond. That way, if there's ever a nest, well, then I can mess around and not have to worry about them coming out of the water and trying to protect their babies.
So over on this side, you're going to put a door, right?
Yes.
So that'll be where you come in. So in case they come out of the pond, you'll be able to at least know where they're coming out of.
Yeah. So there's that, and then yeah, we got a lot of work to do. This wall is built out of 2x2s, which I've had some people, I posted on Facebook, some people told me it was too weak, and I almost agree. But I've built a lot of stuff. I mean, cabinet-wise and enclosure-wise, and everything I built seems to be overbuilt. So I'm trying to downsize the build, underbuild it a little bit.
We could always add some bracing.
And yeah, you can always add bracing and whatever and make something else a little different to work. Because now
you might actually be putting some sort of a ramp here, maybe on either side, so it's easier for them to get in and out. Or
yeah, there's gonna be something because they're not just gonna drop onto the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then you see on the inside here too. So we plied both sides of this wall for stability. That's why I went with 2x2s because of or this case OSB, not plywood. 1/2 inch OSB or 3/8. I'm not sure which, but close enough. Used 2x4s, 2x3s, just a bunch of scrap lumber I had laying around. Ribbed them in sideways, just for more support. And also, wherever the center is, I don't know. But anyways, yeah.
So where did you get most of this wood? We got some sort of a wood crisis going on, right?
Well,
we didn't really even buy all of this stuff lately. You got this stuff a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, before the lumber prices went up.
I had some a box jump, which is where a lot of the 2x4s came from. Building rodent racks and getting more than enough wood for what I needed.
Yeah.
The trailer factory used to give us scrap pieces of lumber. My old job. And then I got a buddy who works at his job. They got pallets that are surrounded in that OSB.
Yeah.
So every now and then I'll get the box and it's just basically 4 foot by 2 foot sections. Some sections are 4 foot by 4 foot.
Yeah, so we kind of
But it's
used a bunch of random stuff instead of going out and buying new stuff.
to an extent, yeah.
Yeah.
And like this screen, this is just screen that I couldn't use on rodent racks.
Yeah.
You know, so just a little too small. So repurposed it for here.
So, what's the next step here?
So the next thing we're gonna do is get this pond liner laid out, cut it up so it's not so heavy and hard to work with.
Yeah.
And then we can start filling it with water, getting rocks and stuff laid out on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna put this platform back in here. And then so getting a pond with water in it is gonna be the next step.
All right. So you're gonna reline it with that new liner
Yep.
and trim it up.
Yep. Easy peasy.